Hey guys, welcome back. Maurice here, and today we have Recon Breakpoint, and this video is dedicated to hardest enemy in the game. So let's not delay it furthermore, and here is a little bit video of me playing, and you will see this time at the moment you can decide what is the and give your, I don't know, ideas. What's the hardest enemy? Is it a chopper? Is it these parties riding? Is it those specific hardcore enemies, or I don't know, snipers or drones or behemoths? Oh, you can write down your answer or just keep in mind, and when we will get to the point, I'm just super proud of this super sniper shot I did. So driver is gone, but don't get me wrong, I played the game quite a lot already. I still complain a lot about it, and this video is basically about my complaints. There will be full list of everything that is wrong in the game. Wrong, it means why it, the worst parts of it, okay? Let's put it in this way. But despite the fact there are so annoying things, there are pretty cool and awesome things I was expecting from Ghost Recon. For example, the same shooting, the same sniping. Sniping is my favorite part, and being silent and all that, that's amazing. So you will see this is the first glimpse of what is in this game. What's the hardest enemy. And if you think some stupid Russian guy stuck with his motorcycle is the hardest enemy, like the physics and that, no, we are not quite there yet. Despite the fact this is hilarious part where one of the tires get on this surface easily, and the second one is just nope, no way, no freaking way I'm on it. Okay, fine. And there we actually saw some pretty interesting physics on the ground. It's changed while I was driving, but no. This is the moment you've been waiting. Not quite there yet. So the problems me getting on a bike is someone might start thinking like, yeah, I remember something like that. It was annoying, but hey, here we are. Not there yet. But here we come. Oh boy. And let me explain you one thing. As in previous Ghost Recon game, Wildlands, there's also a lot of vehicles you can drive and ride and fly and swim. And motorcycle is one of the best because of the hills, of the trees, of the everything. So bikes, tell me what you want, but bikes are amazing. They feel great. Everything, almost everything about them is great. Well, you don't have any armor or anything, but here is the part I was super proud to capture it, because it happens way often than you would like to. So this is a casually you're riding and you don't see the rock. Okay, you fell off. That's fine. Let's get back on a bike, and boom, experience it. I'm literally pressing drive. This is me trying to get on the freaking bike. And yes, it happens way more often than you would like. And no, I'm not specifically doing something else. I'm honestly trying to get on a bike. And this is what game does. And imagine if you are in middle fight, you need to get off, anything. Eventually, while going and dancing around, you will get on your fucking bike. But oh boy, it is so freaking annoying. So long story short, what is the hardest enemy in the game? It's none of the enemies. Every single enemy, the most bullets you need is actually 2 headshots. For heavies you need 1 to shoot off the helmet, the second it dies. 2 bullets. Every single enemy. Well, okay, drones are different, sorry, but they are not as hard as you think as well. But mechanics, the actual game mechanics is just out of the why I'm so complaining about it, because I remember seeing reviews and videos about Ghost Recon like, oh, that's the same Wildlands, just a new skin, come on, same game, same mechanics, everything the same, you're selling me the same game. And I'm like, wait a minute, no, I've played at least 3 times Wildlands from beginning to the end, and there was no such stupid mechanics. There was a bug, there was bugs and some things and everything, but I don't recall having such a terrible time getting on the freaking bike. And it, in my playthrough, in my experience currently with Breakpoint, half of the time, sometimes it feels like more than half of the time you want to get on a bike, when it doesn't stand, it never stands still, it's always on the one side. And let me recall, if you try to get, if bike stands like that, if you try to get from this side, I think it was the worst luck. You literally, it's you will all the time, you will dance around, there will be this loading thing, and you will not get on your bike. Similar thing happens when it falls over. When bike falls over, you want to get on it, hell freaking no. Don't pay attention on the back end, it's literally just me gameplay, because I don't want any copyrights or anything, because... Yeah. And you see again, I'm coming, first try, I'm on the bike, easy. And this game is so... It feels like I want to catch it in an act. But yeah, you saw it. And if you have played the game, you know how it is. Now you will see a sequence of me silently going in and taking out every single one of the base. Absolutely proud of it. Being silent, having silencer without detection. You can see also echelon special ability turned on. That's basically marks every enemy, so it's easier for me afterwards. You see, I don't need to scout anything. Absolutely amazing. So there are super things still Ghost Recon provides. The same, as stupid as it looks, I like silent approach, always liked. And here, I specifically use just pistol. I don't like pistols, but come on, it's cool. But let me just extend a little bit more. Why I'm not saying biggest, hardest enemy in the game is bicycles, because mechanics. I will still say mechanics, because the same kinda, I believe it's the same engine that runs, I don't know, the game itself, because not only getting on a bike gets you into trouble, sometimes, often, really often, you need to vault over a little fence. And there is literally, you need to have this pop-up that says, well, I don't know if it's enabled for me, but it's all the time says like, press spacebar to jump over. And if it's not there, you can stand on the stupid wide fence or somewhere where you need to go and press like an idiot and nope. And then suddenly, yes, at this exact moment, yes, I can vault over. And like, what the actual... And trust me, when it happens in the middle of battle, when bullets are coming all around and you need to get over some fence or over some crate or something, game is like, nah, you die here. And this is where it frustrates me. It's the game, and literally every single one of the reviews that says no, the game is the same Wildlands. I'm like, no, it's freaking not. Wildlands was not perfect, especially when it came out and all that, but no way this is the exact same game, because there is even if you insist this is a different skin, then the mechanics should be the same. There shouldn't be such a big problem, and it is. Every single time I see bike in the game and I wanna get a bike, I'm like, please, and it's always stuck, and you dance around it, and like many times you can jump on a bike and drive off the road so that the guards are not detecting you, or a helicopter or something like that, and whenever you delay this dance around the bike, you delay your getting away, the game screws you over. And the rest of that, okay, the shooting and all that, it's fine, okay, I like shooting and all that, but oh, come on, game. And we are not over with the mechanics yet. There is one more thing that is really annoying with the same mechanics. You know how in the games you can queue the actions you want to do? You know, you run, and literally in the same Ubisoft, another franchise, Assassin's Creed, if you hold the button that says vault over, whenever you reach something to vault over, you will immediately trigger this action. This game? No. Freaking no. Hell freaking no. And one of the most annoying moments where this game is literally full of such stupid things, little things, but these are the main things. The same mechanics is when you are on a ladder. You want to not jump but slide down, and there's a mechanics. Well, mechanics asks like you need to press spacebar to start climbing down the ladders. So that's an action when you're standing, and then you start climbing down, and when you are and it stops when it's on a ladder, okay? And then you can press Control, different key, and then the character starts to slide down fast on the ladder, okay? That's the mechanics. You cannot press spacebar, and meanwhile, while the action goes on, put in Q the next action like you will want to slide down. The game is like, nope, I see you're pressing that Control button, but hell no. I want you to start climbing, then literally the animation stops, and when it stops, at that precise moment you need to click the Control, and then it starts another action sliding down. It looks so fucking stupid. It is so fucking stupid because on those ladders you can't shoot, you can't do anything. So if you are on a ladder, you want as quickly as possible get off it so you can do an action, hide, run, shoot, anything. And this game is like, no. We have these cool mechanics in place. Like you need literally to. This is like. Just for a record, you can see down in a YouTube screen. This is last time I checked 2020 year, right? Yeah. Something April 12th is the filming time of the. I would understand if that happened, I don't know, 10, 12, 15 years ago, when there was a lot of restrictions in the mechanics and the engines and all that, and then again, I will just mention, because this is also Ubisoft publisher. I know there's different engine, but that in that sense, Assassin's Creed, that you can press some buttons, and whenever you come upon that action, it will automatically trigger it. In this game, it's like literally you need to press when the doors are there, when the chest is there. You can't run and hold E to quickly, whenever you are in a range of the chest, open the chest. No, mechanics dictates. You come here, you stand like an idiot looking on the back box, and then you start pressing things. And this is literally, now you're feeling the frustration about the game. Getting on bike, problem. Ladder, problem. Chest opening, problem. Any freaking action, which in this game literally weapon change, all that, it is by pressing and holding button. It's like in which, I don't know, UX conference these guys being, where pressing and holding, because I remember the thing. Here will be another clearing out without being silent, just a notice. Another way how you can clear out an outpost. You remember the game when it actually came out, No Man's Sky, one of the worst titles at that time, because it was absolute disaster. One of the things that game really introduced and was like super hyped was pressing and holding button for every fucking thing. And there's like years later, like someone in Ubisoft, well, okay, the Ubisoft publisher, I don't know from my mind what's the developer behind, but anyways, there is no fucking excuse to put something like that. Another of course possibility is that is because of the consoles. So the game was intended for consoles, and consoles have so limited buttons, so they had to use this press and hold, because you know, few buttons on the controller, where on PC you have literally whole keyboard with combinations and unlimited choices. And again, it's no excuse. It's literally, if you make a game for consoles and then for PC players it's absolute nightmare, then you will receive freaking rating you receive this Breakpoint. I looked it up. I don't know if the game is that bad, but the ratings are not great for sure. And again, yeah, as I said, I think, yeah, no, I will not slide down on a ladder, because fight is over and you literally don't want to do that. You better receive damage and jump from whatever height you want. Yeah, jumping over, this time successful. But the mechanics, the mechanics, the whole game, and by mechanics, please understand, it's whole game. Getting in on bikes, riding cars, sliding ladders, picking up boxes. There's so many boxes you need to loot for money, for weapons, for so many freaking visual updates and stuff, and weapon parts and upgrades and all that. It's like, you will face these mechanic difficulties on every single step. The only thing when you don't feel it is when you actually shoot, when you fight, when you drive, when you do these actions. But in between, transaction from bike to foot, foot to bike, ladder to second floor to first floor, opening a box, climbing over something, it's like, oh my god. So I'll try to wrap it up. I will do a jump in the video, because at the end there's one more thing I want to mention. I will call it a second enemy of this game, and there will be, I think I will not be lazy now, I will make a video about all the things, and I have a feeling this list will be huge. Negative things, but I will try to make a positive video maybe as well, because there are some cool, awesome things they introduced. And you can potentially boost your gameplay in Breakpoint if you kinda avoid bikes, if you avoid climbing over obstacles, if you just run around, you know, you need to get on the other side, just run around, it will be easier for you. Ladders, just purely ignore as much as possible as you can, okay? Climbing up to cliffs and rocks, there was sometimes some issues and glitches, and I've been thrown through the world, you know, falling through the texture and all that. That's a normal thing, that's a gaming, okay? The game is huge and you can't iron out every possible glitches and bugs, but yeah, I'm switching over to the, oh yeah. So I just cleared, and there's not important stuff, but one more thing that is absolutely ridiculous in the game. Second best enemy, hardest enemy, and as funny as it sounds, it's again not a single enemy, but I will pause. Look at the map. Look at the freaking map. I will just scroll around here, you see? Every single of those points of interest. To be honest, I'm not interested in them whatsoever. I have looted almost every one of the weapons, almost every one of the attachments. I'm doing all the side missions and everything. I'm on the story mission 10% only. Basically, the game is at the beginning, but I have everything I need. I am fully maxed out. I have every single skill point, and you see, I don't know. I have some 5-7% of every point revealed. You see, this dark part, I have never ever even put a foot in there. You see, why there is so, it's unbelievable. Why? Once you reach maximum level, there's no point of XP, right? Once you get all your skill points, there's no point of receiving any. There are literally boxes that gives you skill points, okay? When you find your best, as funny as it sounds, depends on the difficulty, but anyways, let's get 2 weapons. Long range, so that's sniper rifle, best sniper rifle. Mid to close range, SMG or assault rifle, and pistol. 3 weapons. You literally need 3 weapons because there are 3 best weapons in the game. Okay, you can get grenade launcher, but actually it's unlocked by there is no need for all this. You see, I'm just looking at some island, probably end mission or something. These all points, I really wanted to zoom out and see every single one of them, because you see how crazy this map is. And by crazy, I absolutely don't mean good crazy, because under those stupid little eyes, there's sometimes just a shack, just a little abandoned building with 1 box. Sometimes there's no box, just a weapon on the ground. Why are they there? Why they are so... I can't give you an answer. I can't. I really can't. I can just say one thing. You know, lately, and there's many gamers and game YouTube channels talking about it, and there's one excellent video about it that says less is more, and they are exploring how huge open world not necessarily mean good, because if it's filled with some just totally pointless shit all over the place, or even if it's the same as it was empty, because none of these points are actually interesting for me, then better make a smaller world with some meaningful interaction with it. These guys never heard of the saying less is more. They're like, more is more. Yeah. I don't know, the world designer, I don't know, asked about some manager or whoever, and asked like, how you want the world with the points of interest, and the answer probably was like, kill it, just murder it with points of interest. And he was like, all right, I'm putting like 99999 points of interest on that. It's just stupid. Honestly. So if you can get rid of, you can't improve mechanics. Probably there's some engine or something that the core game is based on those stupid mechanics, how the actions work. They are fucking stupid as fuck. And then the world is just ridiculous. So I don't remember if I want to show you anything. There are some actions and everything, that those animations that is annoying as hell, but that's not a big problem. The weapon upgrades are great, as I said. Attachment, literally you can customize all your weapons. This is kind of great. Well, it was in Wildlands, and nothing particularly more in here, but yeah, the echelon, I remember the tactics something amazing, but yeah, I have all of them upgraded, tested out every single ability. Some of them in immersive mode are literally pointless, but okay, and yeah, the vehicles and all that, it's cool, but the game in the core, it's bad. I sound stupid, but hey, I will release more videos about it, and we will see you there. Meanwhile, thanks for watching, and yeah, the video is out, and I'm out. Okay. Yeah, this was the beginning. Anyways, thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed some insights in the game. If you wanted to buy it, something, I don't know, if maybe in some updates they will fix it. I doubt that, because game is out six months already. So if that was some bug or some issue, it should be fixed. It would be fixed already. In my opinion, that's it. The game will be like this. So take it or leave it. This was Morris, and we will meet in those next videos. Cheers.